the relentless brutality of Russia's war. Here, Ukrainian soldiers on the counter-attack. This is a front line that could become frozen in any ceasefire deal, with foreign forces potentially brought in to keep the peace. British troops like these could be among them. They have expertise in commanding operations, but no longer much capacity.
What is lacking are the teeth, the sinews of war, the capabilities, the people, and this requires significant numbers of people. For example, if Britain was to sign up to providing some 10,000 troops for this, that would actually mean 30,000.
The last time the UK deployed forces at any kind of scale was to Afghanistan. But keeping 10,000 soldiers on the ground requires another 10,000 to be resting back home and a third 10,000 to be preparing to deploy. Today, Britain would likely struggle to muster a force half that size to help uphold any ceasefire. While Keir Starmer is talking about the possibility of sending British troops here to Ukraine, defence insiders say he needs a reality check. The armed forces have been hollowed out over decades, and sources tell me unless the Prime Minister quickly increases defence spending to a minimum of 2.5% of GDP, which amounts to an extra £5 billion a year, he faces the prospect of new big cuts to the military. Speaking at a security summit in Munich over the weekend, the Ukrainian president said any foreign peacekeeping force would need to be made up of some 110,000 troops. A huge undertaking for the UK and its European allies, unless the US also plays a part. But the alternative to investing in greater military capabilities could be a lot worse.
It's a heck of a lot cheaper to prevent a war than to have to fight one. And I think what's more important than the 2.5 or 2.65 debate that I read about going on here in the UK is what kind of force do you want to have? And what you need is you need a military force that can operate for sufficient duration and an ample scale to prevail in a conflict.
The hope, of course, is that if an international force is sent to Ukraine, it would never have to fight. But the soldiers would need Russia to believe that they could and fight to win. Deborah Haynes, Sky News, Lviv, Western Ukraine.